Hello. I wasn't really planning on going live today, but here we are. It's been a minute. Let me. Ooh, voice. I'm gonna share this to all my groups. Hey, Kaylee. I just talked to a friend / client about this topic, and I was like, there's something there. So let me get this in my other groups. There. Boop. I'm going to share to those ones. All right. Okay. So, I want that. Now I can't share no page, but oh well. Okay, so, first off, I've been noticing a lot of, self-development and inward focus, with me personally and with, my other friends out there, so especially us light workers, empaths, spiritual people, we're kind of retreating a little bit from the fire that was this summer, and it just makes perfect sense. We're in fall, so it's kind of that quiet harvest time. So first and foremost, everyone just be kind to yourself no matter where you are. I know that I've kind of done a 180 and been kind of more family oriented and not on here doing my thing as much, and so I've had to have a couple conversations with myself to allow the permission for that to be okay, which it totally is. Life is life, and we're going to go through seasons, and we're going to have inspiration at different times, but manifestation, law of attraction, that's always going to be a conversation. People are always going to wonder how it works, or how they can do it better, and that kind of thing. And I mean, I don't have any secret to it, but the conversation I was just having kind of made me think like, oh, that is kind of how I've helped co-create my life, when things come up, how I kind of judge which directions to go, what's going to be the path of least resistance, if you will. And so I thought I'd share. So when we're living our life in alignment and in our, it's vibing with who we are, life seems very easy. You often hear people say you go with the flow, that kind of thing. But when we're almost trying too hard to make something come to fruition or have an outcome, we want to control the outcome of something, life can kind of fight back, and it doesn't seem to be as fluid or as easy, and that it can wear on us when things day after day just seem kind of daunting and hard and troublesome. So I use my internal guidance when I find, especially if it usually happens in patterns. I usually can see it over the course of a couple weeks, and I'm like, something's off. It's really tough to show up at work. It's really tough to get dinner on the table. It's really tough to whatever it is, get laundry done. And coming at it from a mindset versus saying like, oh, those are like signs of depression and stuff. It's just a mindset. Where am I at that point in time that is making this so difficult? And so the analogy I had given this friend was that it's all kind of like a game of Jenga. So let's see, I want to give a specific example. I feel like it'll be easier to explain. So let's say you're unfulfilled at work. You're just either going in and punching the clock, or you're having some difficulties with coworkers, or the space that you're in just isn't working for you anymore. And you want to put it out in the universe that you want to be happier. You want to be more fulfilled in your life's calling. But how do you get there? How do you know which opportunities are ones to take? So when it's like Jenga, is the universe will always provide. They'll provide you with jobs you can apply for. They'll provide you with networking opportunities. It'll provide you with there's going to be opportunities all around. You just have to kind of be open to not commanding the way that new job comes to you. And so if you are going to interview after interview, or submitting application after application, and maybe getting rejected or turned down, or it doesn't seem like the right fit, it's not view it like Jenga. When you're, as your life's unfolding, there's gonna be more blocks that need to be there for stability, and so you kind of tap on them, right? And you just kind of poke around, and you're like, okay, does this one? Oh, you wiggled a little bit, but he doesn't want to come out any more than that. Or this one. But then you'll always find one piece that will just smoothly slide out and put it on top. And that's kind of how I've viewed law of attraction and manifestation in my life. Is I try things. Give them a week, a month, whatever it is. I try things. And if it's still like swimming upstream, that might not be the most aligned path for you. But if it's something that just, the Jenga piece just falls out on the table and it's like the heavens open up and they sing, that's living in the flow of life. And that, again, you can't expect or command how that's going to happen. You can put the intention out there that it's like, hey, universe, God, this is something that I would make me feel fulfilled at this point in my life. This is something that I desire. This is something that not necessarily is going to make me happy, but it's going to continue on my path of unfolding whatever the story is this lifetime. So please provide. But then letting go of the expectation of how it's going to get there, what it's going to look like, where it's going to be, who it's going to be, because this can work with the relationships too, right? You don't always just want to jump in with 2 feet. In relationships, you kind of need to test them out a little bit. Sometimes, when you know, but I did with my husband, but yeah. So just kind of, if you're finding yourself in a tough time and it just doesn't feel like things are jiving with you, try and surrender, try and release, and the answer and the key is always there. It's just, where are you looking and how are you looking? So I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna make any promises because I don't know how this holiday season's gonna go, but maybe I'll be getting back on here and doing some more meditations. I've started a local monthly meditation circle where I'm at, and that's been kind of fun getting to know some people around me. But yeah, well, I hope everybody has a good day, and I hope if you needed to hear this message, you did, and it resonated, or some of it resonated. If not, that's fine too. Just wanted to share my personal experience with that. So go ahead and get playing Jenga. All right, have a good Wednesday.